So if someone randomly gave you £10,000, what are you investing it in? A Birkin or the S&P 500? Jane Birkin's original Birkin just sold for $10 million, so I feel like this is the perfect time to talk about this. Okay, so to understand why women even buy Birkins to appreciate in value in the first place, we have to look at history. For centuries, women have been shut out of financial spaces. It wasn't until 1975 in the UK that women could open a bank account on their own. This kind of financial exclusion does cause generational mistrust. For example, women have always turned to gold, heirloom jewelry, diamonds, because they could sell these things in times of hardship. It was a form of safety and financial security for them. In my opinion, the Birkin is like a modern ode to that, whether that is good or bad. So does a Birkin bag actually outperform the S&P 500? Well, some of the rare ones do, on average returning 14%, whereas the S&P 500 has historically returned on average 10%. But that doesn't necessarily make them better than stocks. For one, they're not tax sheltered, so with stocks you can keep them in a stocks and shares ISA, whereas with a Birkin, you'll pay capital gains tax on that. Number two, you have to keep them in perfect condition. You can't actually treat them how Jane Birkin used to and still get a return on your money. Number three, you usually have to spend quite a bit at Hermes before you're even offered a Birkin, so you'd have to include those costs in your return on investment. Plus, the luxury resale market is getting crowded and luxury trends can fade. So Birkins aren't a stock market replacement, but it's always good to diversify. I broke this all down in my Substack post, the link is in my bio.